Okay, let me just check if this is on. Yeah, I think that's okay. So, Emma, if you just want to look over here into the camera, and first of all start off by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Alright, love. My name's Emma Shaw, and I was born in the year 1835 or thereabouts, which makes me, by my reckoning, I must be 180 years old or older. Don't look it, do I? Well, the reason I'm so old yet still look as fresh as a daisy is the fact that I'm what you might call a vampire. Oh, don't worry, love, I won't bite you. Look what they've put on my teeth. Look, they've muzzled me. My fangs don't work, not while this is on them.
So, let's just back up there a moment, Emma. What you're actually saying is that you are a vampire?
Don't believe me, do you? Think I must be a bit soft in the head to believe in such fancies as vampires? Well, whether you believe me or not, it's none of my concern. I am what I am, and that's a vampire. I drink blood, human blood mainly, and it's that what keeps me young and strong and pretty. Do you think I'm pretty, mister?
Emma, why don't you start by telling us how you actually became a vampire?
Oh, it's getting so long ago, it's hard to remember. But from what I can recall, I used to work in an old woolen mill in a place called Holmfirth. On the outskirts of the town I used to live with my mum and dad. That meant a 30-minute walk home every night. And well, the streets were so dark and the moors were right on top of us. My mum used to leave a little candle flickering in the window. To light my way home, she'd say, and to keep me safe. Well, it didn't work, did it? He was on the moors and he was watching me. I didn't see him till it was too late. He grabbed me and well, now here I am, 180 years later, or more, and isn't that a sodding miracle?
So you're saying this man who I assume you assaulted you, you're saying he was a vampire?
Well, he weren't Bonnie Prince Charlie, were he, love? Course he were a vampire. Bit me on my neck, right here. Nearly drained me dry, he did. Sucked all my blood out of me. I woke up, God knows how much later, laid in my own blood and filth. Everything had changed. I'd changed. I weren't human no more. I was a vampire.
And were there lots of vampires in Holmesfirth?
Course there was. We were everywhere. We were in infestation. Like rats. Hundreds and thousands of us.
And what happened? I mean, the history books, they don't mention anything about vampires at all.
History books. The one thing you've got to understand about history books is that they only tell you what they want you to hear. Them stories you hear about werewolves and mad dogs and the hound of the sodding Baskervilles, where do you think they all came from? The tiny grain of truth at the bottom of them all. It's us, the vampires of the northern towns. I expect them history books of yours got rewritten so that you could all sleep at night, so that your children weren't worrying about vampires hiding under their beds and crawling in through their windows and their pretty lace curtains.
Okay, but what happened? What happened, Emma? I'm pretty sure there are no vampires living these days in the north of England, so what happened to them all?
They said we shouldn't exist. Said we was an evolutionary dead end or some such. Well, you see, it turns out we're just a bit too fancy for our own good. We only drink blood. And that's a very specialised diet. We have to feed every night. Every sodding night. And if that's not hard enough for us, then the governments and the churches decided that they'd had enough. They sent out their armies and the police and the vicars, and street by street, house by house, they slaughtered us. Drove those that survived out onto the moors, where not even the sheep can live.
So, they're all dead now? All the vampires are dead?
That's right, love. Everyone except me.